How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. I also got to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. So today we're going to be talking about Senseonics. I want to make sure I give you guys an update. So let's get into it. So first we got to go over the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below in the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're considering to take a position, I suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing we're going to be going over is a technical analysis. We've seen a lot of volatility with Senseonics today, and I want to make sure you guys are prepared for what's going to be coming ahead so you're not surprised when it happens. Secondly, we're going to be taking a look at the short interest information. This is key. We want to know, what is the overall market sentiment? Is it positive or is it negative? Are short sellers continuing to want to beat down this stock due to the fact that it's pulling back? And then when all of that is done, we'll be going into my final thoughts. So let's get into it. So let's get into this technical analysis for Senseonics. So we saw on the day it performed at $3.69 at the close, being down 6.82%. On the low, it tested $3.50. Then on the high, testing $3.89. So the chart we're using is the 1 year daily chart. We want to see how it's lining up with our indicators. Of course, it's looking fairly bullish since it's had a big time run up. So it is well above the 200-day, the 21-day EMA, and as well as the 100-day. And I was telling you guys, due to the volatility we're going to be seeing in the market this week, don't be surprised if we end up getting a pullback. And that is exactly what we see going on here. You can even take a look at the RSI down below. It is still around 70. So this pullback is definitely going to be far from over. I feel this will continue as the week progresses. And now, one of the areas that I want to see actually hold up as an area of support, and I'll be very curious about, is the $3.42 level. The next area that I want to see actually hold up as well is right here around $3.13, of course, as well as $3. So if we see those particular areas, then I would definitely be interested in keeping it on the radar, especially if you believe in the long-term prospects of Senseonics. But if I was just going to be getting in like right now, so that'd be for tomorrow, because by the time this video comes out, the market will be closed, then I would be looking at, well, you know what, I'm going to wait for $3 for my initial position, and then when it does decide to pull back further, getting back into the twos, that's when I will start getting to be heavier. Like I pointed out yesterday, you see this big time gap we have over here. So this gap does need to be filled. So this is why I would not be shocked if Senseonics does come back down to these price levels, which opens up a great buying opportunity. So we're going to take a look at the recent short interest information for Senseonics. So let's get to it. So the short volume ratio is at 23%, and this is taking into consideration close from yesterday. What does this look like? So out of 144.7 million shares that were traded, 33.6 million of these shares were actually sold short. As we scroll down on the page, the short shares availability is at 2 million, and as far as the short borrow free rate, it is at 6.67%. When we take a look at the history of the short volume ratio, when we went over it yesterday, we saw it was at around 27. So the fact of the matter is, it is down to 23. So what does this mean? We do have shorts who have covered their positions. Being at 23% is still fairly high, because it is 21% or higher that we tend to look for stocks that have short squeeze potential. But it's going to be very interesting to see what the updated numbers are going to be later on tonight, because we know there is a lot of volatility inside of the market. So we're going to look forward to seeing how is this going to reflect on the price, especially as this week progresses going into the Fed meeting. So for my final thoughts for Senseonics, the volatility we saw inside the market today was of no surprise. We spoke about this yesterday. Many of you were saying, well, you know what, I wanted to get into Senseonics when it was a better price. Well, hey, you know what, as far as for this week and the volatility that we have, it definitely does open up some opportunities for you. We also do know the fact in regards to the short interest information, hey, it has been going down. So shorts have been covering their positions. So in regards to the market sentiment, it is getting better for Senseonics. Another thing to understand, while this sell-off is continuing and when we're looking at the technicals, there is a gap that needs to be filled. So as far as the price is concerned, I could see it pulling back even further. So if you want to be patient, then make sure that you're doing that. And also make sure you have a dollar cost averaging approach. You shouldn't be going heavy right in on your first position. You want to make sure you spread it out over 4 positions and so forth. The reason being is you'll have the opportunity to take advantage of more pullbacks when they do occur. If you believe in the long-term prospects, if you have high conviction, if you believe in their CGM device as far as getting that FDA approval and really penetrating on a large scale, then you should be inside this play. If you don't, or you're having doubts, then do more homework, do more due diligence, and find out if this is a right investment for you. Do keep in mind this is a penny stock at the end of the day, so it does come with a lot of volatility, so you're going to have to be able to manage that. One of the key things that I talk about on this channel in regards to your portfolio, when it comes to penny stocks, you don't want it taking up no more than 5 to 10%, and in some cases, for some people, even could be as low as no more than 2 to 3%. Why? You won't be seeing these crazy swings going on in your portfolio, and you'll be able to keep a leveled head. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.